What up? It's your boy Dick Incredible, man. Yes, I am back. And since I brought back Gundam Double O, it was only right to bring back Beastars. Yes, man. I'm actually going to do it a little different this time, though. I'm not going to read a whole bunch of chapters and make the videos like 20 and maybe like 40 and 50 minutes because I feel like that was kind of I was trying to jam it all in there at one time, but I guess I'll just pace it out over some shorter videos, and that way I can get it out to you guys more frequently and not have just a bunch of compiled videos and they be like 50 minutes and everything. So I'm picking it back up at 98. So I'll do 98, 99, and we'll do 100, and then we'll stop for today, and I'll probably read some more tomorrow. Is that cool with you guys? All right, let's get it.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes.
Beastars chapter 98, man. I really missed it. I really did. Meeting eyes with myself 20 years into the future. Is this a time skip? Oh, I hope so. Okay, so we start off when we see Legacy eating and drinking. Wow, a young carnivore's appetite sure is frightening. Ah, not to be sarcastic. And then we get introduced to who it is. Oh, sorry, sir. Thanks for the food. It was delicious. It's my treat. You must have been starving. Katsudon and interrogation room. Just like... Okay, my bad. That's the other bubble. Just like the movie. Okay. I really do appreciate that you're letting me eat this after I had to drink 3 liters of laxative. Oh, okay. So we're picking up right after the fight, and Legacy's in an interrogation room. That's the normal procedure for juvenile predators. Your friend's leg ought to be out of your system by now. Well, this is it for your 2-day detention. Your misdemeanor has been dealt with. Okay. Wow. So he got a misdemeanor for, chewing on and eating Lewis's leg, ankle and foot. You have your friend's testimony to thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, without them, Legacy, they probably would have locked you away forever because at the end of the day, you did eat his foot. Granted, though, Lewis told him to eat it. It ain't like he was just like, well, you know what? I'm hungry. I don't have any strength to fight Riz, so let me eat your foot. No, Lewis told him to do it, but at the same time, it helped Legacy and it helped Lewis break free of his past in that nimber that was etched on the bottom of his foot. And, of course, Pina was there, so thank him too. I think I'd annoy Lewis Senpai if I tried to visit him. Normally, we wouldn't give you a criminal record just for a misdemeanor, but this is different. You're a predatory offender. No. Oh, man. Okay. See, I understand because, because of what happened in it, inevitably he ended up eating another student's foot and another part of a student. But the circumstances don't, really, I guess we can see it like the full broad spectrum of everything, but the cops can't really understand what was going on. And I guess Legacy, this is the best deal he could get. I guess he can just take that and run with it. I think that's the best deal he could get. But this is different. You're a predatory offender. A what? A predatory offender is when you commit predation, the unlawful consumption of flesh from a living. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's why he's a predatory offender. You can't, the circumstances, man. I have a criminal record now. Just be more careful when you're around herbivores, all right? Since I'm a predatory offender, now what are my limitations? Yeah, I'm a Legacy. I kind of want to know because I do not want to break the law anymore. First off, the unsegregated colleges are going to be pretty hasty with you if you show up to the entrance exam. They'll look at your record and ask you to leave. Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, that part I totally get because you got to look at it like from their point. Okay, he's ate a student. Granted, they don't know the situation. They don't know the circumstances. They don't know what led to it. But they all know that he ate a part of a student. So that's going to be, yeah, okay, that part I get. Also, finding work isn't going to be easy since most companies nowadays are owned by herbivores. Work, huh? I'm not going to look forward to my 20s then. Oh wow. And also, it'll be impossible for you to marry a herbivore. Oh man. So he can't marry Haru now because he has a predatorial misdemeanor record, and that would they're not gonna acknowledge his marriage or let him get married to her. Wow. And that's the only thing he's upset about. Everything else, he was kind of like, okay, well, I won't be able to work in my 20s. But when the dude mentioned, you're like, well, you can't marry a herbivore. What? No, no, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the matter, son? Did you get poisoned or something? Officer, I think I'll suffocate if I don't tell him right now. There's a female herbivore who I want to marry. Isn't there anything I can do? Oh, oh, you teenagers. When you become an adult, I'm sure you'll look back at your interspecial romance as a bittersweet memory. Wow. I mean, love is love, man. I mean, who are we to judge? You know what I'm saying? Love is love. It doesn't matter who they may not be the prettiest person or anything like that, man, but if you love them and they love you, that's all that matters. So sad. But I mean, I guess you can marry Juno. I mean, she's always wanted you, Legacy. So I mean, you got your options open. So okay. Thank you for your care these past 2 days. You'd better control yourself. You hear? Most juvenile predators never recover after all. I'll be careful. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I have a criminal record now. Yeah, I've never even heard of the term predatorial offender, and I know too little about interspecial marriage. My ignorance is like a curse right now. Yeah. So now he decides to check up and understand a little bit more. So we got interspecial marriage and the same species marriage. Look at the categories. I mean, look how wide the same species marriage is, and then look how small the interspecial marriage is. There aren't even a lot of books about interspecial marriage to go around about. Look at how thin that bookshelf is. Right, that's what I was just saying. Like, it's very, very thin. Interspecial marriage was legalized 10 years ago. Yeah, I remember this. I was 7 at the time, and it was all over the news. Wait a minute. So it was legalized 10 years ago. So when his grandfather met his grandmother, they got married in secret. Oh, wow. Could that also have something to do with why his mom killed herself? Like, because like they people eventually found out? Oh, wow. That could be something, man. I don't know. Should there be interspecial marriage? Then it goes into this whole little list. If you fall into one of these following categories, then say goodbye to interspecial marriage. Marriage between land animals and sea. Oh, oh man, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Marriage between poisonous animals and non-poisonous animals. Poisonous animals can unconsciously excrete poison during sexual intercourse. This is stuff that like you shouldn't have to put in the book. Like, this is stuff they should know. Marriage between predatorial offenders and herbivores. Oh wow, that's in the book. Size is not an issue. There was a case where an African elephant married a hedgehog and became a full-fledged. Nope, nuh no. Y'all can't tell me that was a. how did a how did an elephant and a hedgehog get together and become a full-fledged family? How is that even possible? Okay, well, love is love. Who are we to judge? Oh, size doesn't matter. I wish I knew that soon. Oh gosh. I've got a scar on my face. I've got a criminal record, and my relationship with a rabbit is unstable as ever. My opportunities in life are becoming despairingly limited. When you become an adult, I'm sure you'll look back at your okay. A bittersweet memory. Is that really how I'll see all the stuff I've been through? Nah, Legacy, man. You live some real life stuff, man. Look at animals around me. Not a single interspecial couple in sight. Their social experience and common sense dictates them to be with someone from the same species. If I were to reform myself and enter a carnivore university and get a job somehow, then maybe I could get married to a female gray wolf and have a family. Juno, I mean, she's there from the jump. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not me. That is not the life for me. Like you see the nice little newspapers, like Legacy, age 45, sales department, salary man. He has a wife and 2 kids, like a maybe like a teenage daughter or son, then a baby. That's not me. That's not me. Eek! Oh, sorry. Yep, this is my life. Not exactly easy living though. Do you see that scar on his face? You okay? Jeez, that scared me. I can survive well enough as a tail wagging misfit of society. I'll try to find a way of life that's right for me. After meeting Haru-chan and Lewis Senpai, I received my shackles on my legs, irreplaceable shackles, and heavy and not meant for nostalgia. After all, I'm not in university. I'm not employed, and on top of that, I'm an ex-convict. My vague determination is now crystal clear. The outside world is filled with unexplored territory. My bad. I have to find a way of life that's right for me. Then maybe I can live life as an adult without regrets. I'm gonna drop out of school. Oh wow. Oh man. Dang, Legacy. This this is where I confess to Haru-chan. Oh, that was such a nice summer. Man, why are you gonna drop out of school, Legacy? Haru, aren't you coming back to school in 2 days? Do you have everything ready? Hmm? Yeah, I didn't get much homework for winter break. So we see Haru with our whole family. Did you study for your entrance exam? That's what really matters. Hee. Don't talk about that, Oni-chan. Haru, be fine. I'm sure she'll enjoy any university she gets into. Well, as your father, I'd like you to go somewhere that has no carnivores. But where are you planning to go? I wonder. I'd be even more at ease if you were going to a girls' university. Yeah, of course. But it's too early for you to have a boyfriend, right? To have a boyfriend anyway, right? Man, you do not know Haru out here. Haru a grown woman. Haru out here to live life 10 times over. Can't nobody touch Haru. But that's my girl though. That's my girl, Haru-chan. Didn't I text Legacy my address? I wonder if he'll give me a New Year's card. Weren't you talking to your boyfriend on the phone at New Year's? What? No. What? You have a no, Daddy. I don't. Oh, my bad. I read that out. Okay. You what? You have a no, no, Daddy. Don't take him seriously. What color is this dwarf rabbit? I hope he's pure white like we are. Oh, who's that on the intercom? That better not be Legacy. That better not be Legacy. You bet not at this moment. She's having a very serious family moment because of her brother. He's not white and he's not a dwarf rabbit. He's not even a herbivore. That's what she's thinking. But she can't say that. Haru, it's your friend Lesser Panda Rina Chan. I'm coming. I'm coming along. Oh, dude. I'm Lesser Panda Arena. Sorry to disturb you. This is epic. Oh, man. I'll be out for a bit. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? I think if I told your daddy, he'd faint. Good evening. Legacy's the GOAT. um, dude, man, it's crazy because Paru is such, oh man, so great, man. I can't even think of the right words to describe because that whole chapter was real. That's like if you catch my drift, like it was like that's life, man. Like so many circumstances happen in our own personal lives that lead us down a path that we never would have taken if that wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like even like seeing it like watching your life, like if you were to go back in the past and watch yourself grow up and then come back into the future, everything that you've done dictated a particular road or route in life, and Legacy chose that route, and it led him to the route where he has to get out of drop out of school, or he could go and have a family with a wolf, but that wouldn't make him happy. And the sad thing is like real life is like that, man. I mean, We've all done things or had circumstances happen to us to where we had to do something else or go this way because of what actually happened. But we can always settle. But who wants to settle? Settling isn't happiness. And yeah, sometimes you may have some of those like older generation people like, well, happiness is overrated. But who would want to be 60, 70 years old and then you're thinking, man, if I just went with so and so or went this way or done this, my life would be so much different. No, like live your life to the way that you want it to the fullest extent. And then when you're old and gray, you have no regrets. But that's a word of wisdom from Nothing Entertainment. Let's get into chapter 99. A leader with a black mane. Okay, man. Okay. So we see a bottle with like some strands of hair in it or whatever. Okay, so then we see Lewis. A memento in his memory. I grabbed 2 locks of hair from his mane on impulse, and I'm glad I did it. Lewis, a visit from his father, Ogami. Oh man, his father's back. I've ordered a prosthetic foot of the highest quality that will get you back walking. Okay, see, man, that's a father for you, man. That's the first time he's talked since he got here. Thank you, father. A prosthetic foot of the highest quality, a hospital room that's as fancy as a hotel, and he's speaking as little as possible. I see. My father spends money on me when he's either extremely angry at me or when he's proud of me. What does this mean? When I was 9 and I failed to get a perfect grade on a test for the first time, he, for whatever reason, gave me a 500,000 yen bicycle. Oh, wow. That's how the male named Ogama expressed his feeling. He displays his complex and mature emotions with statistics and logic. Okay. You're back now. I have to face my father for real this time. Oh, okay. You're back now. We're going to talk about the future. I have to face my father for real this time. All right. I feel like I read that out of order. Okay, you're back now. I have to face my father for real this time. We're going to talk about the future. All right. First things first, the university you're going to, Galdana University, your entrance exams schedule has been decided. Thank you for the trouble. The first exam is January 25th. Your physician says you'll have your new foot before then. All business I talk. No, okay, all business talk. I guess we can't be father and son without being business partners. I won't tell you to study. Just be sure to pass the exam. I'll do just fine. Was it eaten by someone? What are you talking about? My right foot? It was definitely eaten by someone. I didn't want to talk to you about it. You're back, and that's all that matters. So he's actually showing his emotions. I mean, like, yeah, he's like still kind of cold and like maybe and standoffish a little bit because that's just who he is. But like you can definitely tell that like he's sincerely worried and concerned about Lewis. That's a nice shot with him just standing there. Was it painful? And Lewis looks up. I know I humored your antics, but I think you went too far. Uh, I'm sorry. Wow. I knew it. My father is the polar opposite of him, and yet somehow, oh, he's thinking about what you call it? What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, what? Nothing. The slanted eyes with small pupils and glasses. The eyes of an adult who deserves my respect and admiration. Once you're out of this hospital, I'm going to limit your freedom for quite a while. You won't be able to go outside without a bodyguard. I knew you'd be angry at me, Father. I'm Darth, the chief. I can't read today. I'm Darth, the chief of the Metropolitan Police. I'm here for my monthly report for peculiar predation cases. Yep. Yeah. Is this going, son? Making carrot juice again, I see. I hate this job more than anything, to be honest. The alternative is letting the police have complete authority for which reports on extreme and peculiar predation cases should be censored from the public. Therefore, it is my duty to report to you the cases of that nature. I can't begin to understand your anxiety, but this isn't easy for me either. The chief of the Metropolitan Police is still not used to being in my presence. Just relax. Why shouldn't I be nervous? After all, Yafa-sama, you're the only you're the one and only Sublime Beastar. Oh wow. He's the Beastar. Yafia. Yafia? However you want to say it. But he's the Beastar. Okay. So we finally meet someone that is actually a Beastar. Is he blind? Is that why he has bandages on? I love my carrot juice. Okay, I'm intrigued now. I want to know more about this character. Is he a horse? You're the top leader of society. You bring us all together and no one else. Yeah, that's enough flattery. Just show me the papers. That's quite a drop from last month. You think it's because of Christmas? Can he actually read those papers? Yafia, sama. Why do you always wear a blindfold? Because a horse's range of vision is wide enough to see what's behind them, and it's really overwhelming. That is legit. That's why he wears the blindfold. This man is a cool character. I want to know more about him. And yeah, because horses, like, that's why they put blinders on, like they're on like a track or whatever. So that is balls. Paru done it again. Look at it. Oh boy. Whenever I open my eyes, I'll see that every herbivore around me has a worried look, and then I'll feel like running like hell. Okay. I'm saving my eyes until the time comes when I actually need to run like hell. That's what it means to have a Beastars resolve. Wow. Besides, I can read papers just fine as long as I've got it on my hands. What's this all about? A 17-year-old wolf ate his dear friend's foot. Look at Legacy's photo. He's like, okay. This happens all the time. Hell, the media would eat this to pieces. Why do you want to censor it? Oh, well. Well, you see, the wolf had the deer's consent to eat his foot. That's what makes it a peculiar. Yeah, I'm saying, so you can't just shrug it off. I mean, because Lewis wanted him to eat his foot. He eat it. He gave him the opportunity and told him to eat it. There's a chance that this news could cause an increase in predation incidents. True. I guess that would, it'd be better to censor it. So this wolf committed predation so he could take down the culprit of a predation incident. True. And the deer gave him his consent to eat his foot. What's that all about? This guy's philosophy is insane. So he fought fire with fire. Yeah, because he wasn't winning the other way. I mean, he started to put on hands on Riz in the beginning, but then it shortly dwindled down after that. I'm just being real. That sure sounds dangerous. That actually makes this guy quite interesting. It's good that he's still young. Why don't we keep an eye on him? He may look awfully sturdy, but he has a tough road ahead of him. Oh, dude. I got to give this man credit. Like, he's already grasped the concept of the whole picture already. What? So we have Legacy and Haru just sitting down, getting ready to talk. What? Oh, nothing. Why can't you tell me why you're quitting school? That's just awful. Sorry. What can I do? The police told me to keep my mouth shut about the incident, so I can't tell you, Haru, okay? You've got even more scratches on your face. I'm getting tired of worrying about you. I'm not your mom. I'm sorry, Haru-chan. Look at me. Wait. I committed predation. I can't be touching Haru-chan. Okay, he's thinking this. Okay, that's true. That is very, very true. Legacy, you have got to calm down. This is so awkward. I've dug my own grave. I'm back to where I started. Haru-chan, will you still see me after you graduate? And then he's like, Woods, because he's backed out. Yeah, but I might get a boyfriend while I'm at university. Don't say that. Oh, man. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Haru. I really do. But, she knows how awkward Legacy is. And then especially with what's going on now, I mean, he's going to be, like, super awkward because he can't really tell her about it. He can't touch her. He can't really be around her. So, like, he's going to be super awkward now. So, I mean, you're going to have to give him some time. Chapter 100, What happens when you bust a tire in a very full train? Uh-uh. Okay, let's get into it, man. High education, high income, high class condo. Good morning. Good morning. I'm a 29-year-old female herbivore merino sheep. Nothing, and I've got it pretty good. Nothing like putting on red lipstick. Okay, I mean, I am your everyday dependable female, although I do have one strange habit: high speed communicating to Batsu no Uchi. I have a ride, I actively ride on a train with carnivores every single day. Get your feet off my tail, damn it! Screw you! I'll bite your head off. Okay, that scene is like cool. That is like very very cool. You see these guys like they statue over her, and like she's there, she's terrified. I know there's a nice and quiet herbivore train that's two trains next to this one, but I'm here in this hybrid train to to stay. This is my decision. Okay, okay, you go, girl. I'm telling you, hybrid trains aren't safe. What are you trying to prove? I don't want to tell her she wouldn't understand. Well, stuff. You know when you slap your cheeks 3 times in front of a carnivore, that's a sign that means you can eat me. So be sure you don't touch your cheeks while you're on that train. I don't think that's true. I wouldn't do that unless I was feeling suicidal. I mean, if it's true, I mean, who would be walking around slapping their cheeks on a train full of carnivores? As a member of society, I need to treat carnivores like they are my equals. Well, she has the right mindset and perspective about it, but we all know how things of this nature tend to go. Good morning, morning, morning. Well, she seems nice and chipper and happy. I work for a big sporting goods company, one that's dominated by male carnivores. I landed a job here thanks to my academic background and my passion for sporting goods. I always like to look at sporting goods behind the frame. For a fluffy sheep like me, a stylish pair of shoes look like a faraway dream. And now I'm part of the sales department. Hey, Lampchun, would you like to go out drinking with the guys? Oh, I think I'll pass. I'm going to work overtime today. This is the one day of the month that I'll make distinguishing results. Lampchun, the manager wants you. Coming. What? I'm moving to a different position? No, a different post? Yeah. Well, I know you've done a lot for us, but I don't think you're suited for this kind of job. You put in sales. I put you in sales because I thought someone as different as you would be a nice change of pace. The manager and the other employees, they're all the same. But thinking about it now, it seems kind of odd for someone with a sheep's physical ability to be selling sporting goods. It's not very convincing, you know? Like, why? You know, like if she's selling and she's making profit and her margins are up, why does it matter what she looks like or if she can't use them? You probably already know this, but my name isn't Lamb. My real name is a crazy cool one, Sebum. Well, when they call me Lambchon, they're definitely talking about lamb chops. I won't yield to the bullying of male carnivore. Okay, so it's like she's feeling like she's really feeling herself, man, because she's like she doesn't want to be looked down and she wants to be taken serious in her profession that she loves doing. Oh, but my bad. I already know this. Oh, but I've got a really important job that I think you're capable of doing, Lambchon. Are you free tonight? Huh? A really important job. What is it? Well, I think that's a mighty fine idea. I'm all up for it. I feel like this is gonna take a long. I feel like this is gonna take a turn. I feel like this is gonna take a dark and twisted turn. But we shall see. We're gonna read ahead. I really like for our companies to team up to make sportswear that would be popular with all the young carnivores. That sounds great. I'm thinking of red as a basic color with black as the accent color. All carnivores love the color red, you know. Uh, this hurts. You've got some wonderful wool there, Miss. What's your species? I'm a a merino sheep, or yeah, merino sheep. Lambchons are a therapy animal. Don't you? Don't you just love touching her? Okay, so This dude just used this chick like they do any other chick most of the time in like in a kind of business meeting or a proposition or whatever. Like if she's attractive, they'll use her to seduce this one guy they're trying to make a business deal with. That's so messed up, man. That's so messed up. Well, I can't say I don't. I mean, it's done. It's done commonly in the world, but I'm just saying it still doesn't make it right. Well, I can't say I don't. I worked my butt off for 7 years, and this is what I get: a job as an entertainer. Well, I'm not in sales anymore, so I don't need to use the lipstick. Wow. I don't see the use in high heel in a high class condo either. I'm moving out. I was just playing dumb, feigning ignorance for a lot of things. When your coworkers make it a habit to bully you, they do it like it's a secret. You don't really get it, but the malice is there. I think it's time I face reality. I've been heartbroken without even realizing it. Oh, wow, chick. So she's just going to start going through the motions now. I ride the hybrid train because I'm secretly suicidal. Get your paws off me. My shoulder. Shut up. Quit growling. That's Legacy. That's Legacy. Okay. You know when you slap your cheeks 3 times in front of a carnivore, that's the sign. Okay, we're going back to that. It's a wolf with a scar. So, oh, look at her face. She's so. She's ready to die, man. She's so ready. Slap. Slap. Oh, man. And then next thing you know, Legacy threw her off the train. Legacy threw her off the train. That's very rude. Also, it's dangerous for you to be in this train. You shouldn't. You shouldn't ride it. This is my stop. Maybe Legacy thought that because, like, she was all up on him, like, and he didn't look at it like, because we know he wasn't going to eat her, but she didn't know that he is who he is either. So you like when she got all up on him and close and personal like that, Legacy wasn't thinking. He just threw her off the train. I'm rude. What the hell? I know what he meant, but it felt like a breath of fresh air. He's still young. Look at me. Got yelled at by some kid because I wanted to do something crazy. His hand had an insane amount of force when he pushed me. His fangs were big and completely white. I'm reminded of my carnivore classmates from middle school. They never tried to hide their strength or fangs. They were larger than life and had a little rough around and were a little rough around the edges. But when they turned into adults, they hid their carnivorous traits and became frightening in ways that I cannot understand. Wolfkun, I'm sorry I was rude to you. I hope you'll keep your honesty as you grow up. This apartment is really packed with. What kind of apartment are you looking for anyway? Let me say Ox Real Estate. Okay. A small apartment that would be good for my stature. Ah, your stature. Lucky for you, there are 2 vacant rooms. They're both small, but they're worn out, and most of the animals who live there have special circumstances. Why am I lucky? Because there happens to be another lost sheep who wants to live in the same apartment as you. Why don't you two try and be neighbors? Paru! Paru! Look at you! Look at you! You are just wonderful. Okay, man. I think that's it. Sure, the teenage wolf is an ex-convict, but well, this is the safety you can expect when you're trying to buy a cheap apartment. Oh, okay, man. This is legit. I love it. I love it. In this chapter, Legacy has a roommate. Well, he has a roommate with the sheep chick that's going through some crazy emotions. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I can't wait for chapter 101. This is your boy, Dick Incredible, man. Don't forget to smash the like button till you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, and manga matters as well because Beastars made it so, man. Peace out.